Is this your last Prime Minister's questions?
It's her third, but given what's happened to her premiership, it could be her last. With several Tory MPs now openly calling for Liz Truss to go, it must have taken some courage just to turn up. Having sacked her Chancellor, the first question from Labour, why hadn't she also quit?
Now she's here, can she tell us, given the absolute chaos her government has created, why the Chancellor lost his job but she kept hers?
Mr. Speaker, I have been very clear that I am sorry and that I have made mistakes. But the right thing to do in those circumstances is to make changes, which I've made, and to get on with the job.
Shouts of resign could be heard, perhaps more damaging the laughter when Keir Starmer asked this.
A book is being written about the Prime Minister's time in office. Apparently it's going to be out by Christmas. Is that the release date or the title?
Well, Mr. Speaker, I have been in office for just under 2 months, and I have delivered the energy price guarantee.
They crashed the economy. Working people are going to have to pay 500 quid more a month on their mortgages. What does she think people will think and say? That's all right, I don't mind financial ruin. At least she apologised.
I do think there has to be some reflection of economic reality from the party opposite.
Economic reality? There were gasps at that, and then the Labour leader listed her many U-turns.
45p tax cut, gone. Corporation tax cut, gone. 20p tax cut, gone. 2-year energy freeze, gone. Economic credibility, gone.
Mr. Speaker, I am a fighter and not a quitter.
Even today, though, another U-turn, a guarantee that pensions would rise with inflation, the so-called triple lock.
We have been clear in our manifesto that we will maintain the triple lock, and I am completely committed to it.
Earlier, the Foreign Secretary wouldn't commit to it, and neither had her Chancellor earlier in the week. So can she carry on? You don't have to have a leadership contest. You could just agree among yourselves who would make a better Prime Minister. And there must be people who would be better than Liz Truss, aren't there, on the Conservative front bench?
Well, if there were a unity candidate that everyone agreed upon, we would know the name of that person already by definition. And I'm not hearing that unanimity of voice. There are no names kicking around. So the thing I take from
Rishi Sunak, Penny Mordaunt?
These are not names that have widespread support in the party, and throwing names at me is not going to alter the reality that there is no so-called unity candidate.
But the very fact it is now being discussed does not augur well for the Prime Minister.